Hello, everyone. I'm Obi Clint. Welcome to Late Night Meditation. As always, it's great to be here online with all of you, whether you're watching from Zoom, YouTube, or Facebook. So, hello again, everyone. Hello, Mom and Dad. Hello, Hiro. Hi, Hugo, Karina, Kellen, Ashley, Katie, and Tracy. Oh, and Jude. Ah, Great to see you all. Also, those on YouTube. Hello, Nokkel, Hakuzo, Lisa, Ivy. Ah, Great to see you guys. And as always, today is Friday. It is a day for us to have our now level 4 meditation. As I updated the levels, so we have level 1, brand new meditators. Level 2, you like the longer or more instruction. Level 3 is more moderate, and then level 4, long silence. So I just moved everyone up one and then just added that extra so that we can have a little bit more awareness of how much instruction you guys would like. But for Fridays, it's always now level 4, uh, longer silence, getting an opportunity to meditate in that silence and stay with it longer. Because the great thing about silence is it gives you time to truly practice on your own or with your friend, as I see someone has a pet, which is fine too. As you'll, the wonderful thing is, as we meditate and we have that calm, that peace, uh, we start to feel it. We start to, not only us, those around us start to feel it. And the ones who feel it actually the most are our pets, because they are aware of that energy more. As I know some of our members in Delaware, they would tell me every time they meditate, they'd hear my voice, and their dog Cooper would just find his spot and just sit and meditate on his own, or really lay and just meditate on his own. And they said that he hears my voice and just goes hmm, it just lays down. So they can definitely feel it, and you get to experience it with them and enjoy it. Hello, Gwenyan. Thanks for joining on Facebook. So, oh, one more thing. For those on Facebook, I am streaming to several pages at once. So if you don't see my face on the top corner, very likely I can't see your comment yet. But afterwards, I always go back and reply, as you guys know. Hello, Julie. Thanks for also saying hi on Facebook. And hello, Charles, for coming in here on Zoom. So, as we're about to practice together, remember, even though we're doing it level 4, don't be intimidated. It just means I will speak less. Give yourself time to relax, take it easy, allow it to happen naturally. If you need a break at any time, feel free to have a break. You don't need to tough through it. Allow yourself to feel at ease and let it happen naturally. It feels good, keep going. Need a break? Take a break. I'll still be here. Especially if you're watching the recording, you can push pause or simply listen to, well, usually we go silent, so nothing until I come back on. So allow yourself to adjust to you. Never feel like you have to be a certain way, all right? So hello, Pat. Hi, Khalib. As now, let's get into our perfect position, as I like to call it, because it's perfect for you. And when you're ready, gently close your eyes. Taking a deep breath. Breathe in the cool, calm, relaxing air. And breathe out all your worries, thoughts, and responsibilities. Just let it all go. Forget about it for the time that we are meditating. Just breathe in, breathe out. Let each breath of fresh air help you become more relaxed, more comfortable. Breathing is such a very easy and natural way to help you relax. take your time. Allow yourself time to relax. In fact, let's remember the most relaxed you've ever felt and allow that feeling to flow down your entire body. From the top of your head down to the tips of your toes. You don't need to rush. Take your time. Just remember, allow your body to relax, to feel comfortable, or at least content, feeling comfortable enough. As relaxation is a spectrum, your relaxation might be different than others, and that's okay. Because the important thing is you feel comfortable. Once you're comfortable, the next step is consciousness or focus. But it's very light, not too intense, not too intent. It's light and gentle. In many ways, it's like looking out at a scenic view. Maybe the sunset or the sunrise. There are many details in this great big image. The vast horizon, maybe a few ships, maybe some seagulls, and whatever else might be at the coast. But we look at the whole image, take the entire experience in, not focusing on each little detail. When we meditate, it's time to experience, not have expectation. Our expectation tends to hold us back, and that's why we do our best to let go of it, to forget about it, allowing ourselves to simply be here, experiencing. But as we practice, don't force, don't push. As a way to help our mind rest is to keep our mind on just one thing, easy and relaxing. I recommend the full moon because it's bright and shining, but not blinding. It's calming and cooling. But your meditation object can be anything at all, whatever feels easy and comfortable to you. As we allow our mind to rest, staying with this one thing, everything else starts to melt away. It might not disappear completely, but it melts into the background, allowing us a little bit of peace. As peace is accumulated, it's not a light switch. We gather it little by little, bit by bit. And as we practice more and more, it gets easier to attain more. And later, we become more efficient, and it lasts longer, allowing us to have peace not just during meditation, but also during life, during our daily life as we do different things. And a great way to practice, even outside of meditation, is the homework that I share with you all. To have relaxation and awareness in everything you do. It will help you find your balance easier and easier. Then when we come to meditate together, you go in deeper and deeper, easier than before. So as we practice, remember, we are practicing. Don't think that you're supposed to be a master. I've been meditating for over 25 years, and I still move, I still adjust, both my body and my mind. Allow yourself adjustment, and you will find progress much easier. So take your time, relax your body, relax your mind. Mo. Arahant. Mo. Arahant. Mo. Arahant. Now let us continue in silence, letting your mind be calm, clear, and peaceful. Mo. Arahant Sammo. Arahant Sammo. Arahant Now, let us begin spreading loving kindness. Spreading loving kindness is like spreading out your heart, sending out good intentions to all beings. So let us visualize our object as we have been doing. Imagine that your object becomes crystal clear, clean, and bright. And at the center of your object, there is a bright light. This light is very special. All those who touch this light are instantly happier, healthier, and more at peace. So we let this light illuminate our body, filling our body with light. And let this light shine out from you, filling the room. Let it spread far and wide, filling the city and the surrounding city, filling the state or province and the surrounding states or provinces. Filling the country and the surrounding country, until filling the entire world, and now throughout the universe. Thinking of our loved ones, our family, our friends, our close and distant relatives, our co-workers, acquaintances, all the people you know, and all the people you don't know, to all sentient beings, all the animals in this world, and even thinking to the heavens, to our friends and relatives who have passed away, wishing well for every one of them. And as we are spreading loving kindness, let us make this wish together for us all to be happy, healthy, wealthy, successful, to gain wisdom, attain enlightenment, for world peace. Let us take a moment to make our own good wishes. Sabbe Buddha Parapata Pace Kananchayang Palang Arahanta Nanjate Chenarakam Panta Misapaso Sabbabuddha Nupavena Sabbatama Nupavena Sappasangha Nupavena Sattha Soti Bhagwan Te. Now, very gently and at your own pace, opening your eyes. Take your time as we slowly come back. You can take in a few deep breaths, do a little stretch if you'd like, as we slowly come back. How is everyone feeling? Notice how you feel right now compared to when we just started. Each time we meditate, make it a habit to do this, to what we call considering or checking to see what worked, what didn't work, seeing those differences. Sometimes it's very subtle, sometimes it's like night and day. Allow yourself to experience. And then as you are more aware of it, you're able to see how you can do to get better at it and be able to calm your mind easier and easier. All right, great, Jude. You said more present and relaxed. Very good. Oh, I see some people have said hello on Facebook. Hello, Manji. Hello, Sunipa. Pinai. Thanks for joining in. And here on Zoom, I see Ching. Hi, Ching. Who else came in? Oh, okay. Well, yeah. So, it's great that we get this opportunity to have that longer silence. Is it challenging? Yes, it can be, especially when you're starting off. So, actually, even if you've been meditating for years, it can be challenging even then also, depending on how well we're able to get that balance. Because that balance is always relaxation and awareness. Trying to get that perfect. Sometimes it's a little off, sometimes it's a little bit this way. Little by little, we get better at it. And sometimes it's just like that. It's still just teetering, and then, that moment of, and then it's gone. It's okay. Then, it's gone. It's okay. All right? Because that's kind of how meditation is. Because due to just how flexible our mind is, it just moves about very easily. So, allow yourself time. Let it happen naturally. And little by little, it'll stay closer and closer to this until eventually it's very much balanced most of the time. Okay, so now I open the floor to you all if anyone has any questions, as I see a few on YouTube already. All right, Hakuzo. He says, what is the Buddha mythology about the dragon Apalala? That one I'm not familiar. I'll have to go research, but thank you for that. So sorry, I can't answer for that one at least. Next question is there anything the Buddha tells us to avoid, like certain foods or activities? Well, one thing that the Buddha does tell us to avoid is bad karma. Pretty much things that will cause. A simple way to look at it is anything that is harmful to yourself or others is something we should avoid. Why also yourself? Because when you do harm to yourself, it's also karma. Even though you're thinking, well, it's for myself, but if it's not good for yourself, it's like you're harming yourself, which is harming something or someone, a being, which actually causes the bad karma. So that's why he gave us the 5 precepts. A nice little guide to remind us, not to kill, not to steal, not to have sexual misconduct like adultery, not to lie or use harsh speech, not to take intoxicants because like drugs or alcohol, because those things, even if there's no health detriment, it can cause a lot of problems if you're not aware of what you're doing. For example, breaking that 5th precept, well, you can easily break the other 4. For example, I like to give this story to the kids. I tell them, okay, when explaining the 5th precept. So imagine there's these 2 friends, Mr. Bear and Mr. Squirrel. Okay, I just made up names. And they go to work, they work together, they're friends, and then after work, they're like, hey, let's go drink. So they go to the bar, have a few drinks, although they have a little too many. And what happens is then they start kind of yelling at people, starting a bar fight where someone actually gets killed. They run away and they escape in someone else's car, and they wake up next to a lady who was not their wife. And just crazy, right? So, of course, it's an extreme dramatization. So what happened here? What precept did they break? It all started because of the drinking. Overall, just overdoing, and then it loses the consciousness, and then they broke pretty much every precept. So this is why it's important to allow us to be more aware. All right. So if you drink here and there for occasionally fun, sure. I'm not gonna say like you absolutely need to stop. If you can, great. But you live your life. I'm not telling you how to live it. But this is just how the Buddha taught us. Stay away from these things. They tend to cause harm. All the bad karmas. That way we can have less bad karma and bring in more good for ourselves. Okay? So that's something that the Buddha did say. Oh, yes. Hakuzu says, I see the currently in silence box. Yes, I created this thing. That way, whenever I mute the mic, the reason for that is that way because some people will freak out. They come in, what happened? There's no sound. It's because I mute the mic because it's time for silence. So I wanted to help people out with that. Okay. How about on Zoom? Did anyone have any questions? Oh, okay. Hello, Ashley.
Thank you so much for the meditation. That was really good. It didn't feel like a lot of silence tonight. I mean, it really didn't. And I really loved the way you did the mantra tonight. I don't know if it was just me that felt like it was a little bit different, but whatever, maybe it was just my mistake of mine, but it was really like the cadence and the rhythm and like how often you did it was perfect. So thank you for that. And it kind of reminds me of the other story you told. I cannot pronounce his name, but with the fingers, the necklace
Oh,
fingers
yes.
guy,
Uh-huh.
kind of how he got himself into a lot of trouble, and like that's why, and he ended up suffering and stuff like that. So yeah, that reminded me of that. I was like, oh, yeah, it,
Yes. Yeah, when people ask,
it always seems to be that case.
yeah, in when someone had asked, what does the Buddha teach? He only teaches two things: suffering and how to get rid of it. Teaching you this is the suffering that we have and how do we get rid of it. The suffering is usually paid from our bad karma, from us doing things that we might feel is okay at the time, but it actually causes harm to someone or yourself or your family. And then when you start to be more aware of it, you're able to get away from it and start to do something more beneficial. So this is the main thing.
Thank you. Yeah, and then like when you start, it's so funny for me too. Like I happen to be a person that likes to notice good in people. Sometimes it's a downfall because of anyway. And so when you start doing more good for in the opposite respect, when you start doing more goodness and things, and you notice more goodness coming back to you, it like it brings you feel better. So it goes the other way. So it's really nice to go that way. Because it happens a lot more. Like you feel a lot more goodness, and it spreads in a better way. I think. I mean, I guess negativity spreads faster, but in a not good way. So I'd rather be on that side.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank
you're right.
you.
Thank you, Ashley. Actually, that goes right into the next question. As Haku says, do you think with us sending out the good energy around the world, that it can impact a total stranger in some helpful ways? Yes, absolutely. This is something that um, it sounds very, I guess let's say this is very spiritual. You know, we can feel it spiritually. You don't have to be religious to feel it. You can feel this like this energy that you're sharing with others, and they do feel it too. Sometimes it just changes the like. Sometimes when people just go, I don't know, but I'm just in a better mood today. Don't know why. Someone's sending you good energy, whether you realize it or not. So it does actually do make a difference. And the thing is, it's just like how I told you guys. You can take a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. Their mind has to be open to accept. When their mind is at ease, they're feeling at that's when they can feel it so easily. And as you meditate more, you will actually feel these energies more, and you'll feel like, what's going on? Why do I feel this? Am I going crazy? As this is a very normal thing that happens to meditators, because you start to be more aware of things that most people aren't aware of. Oh, yes, Hugo.
Hi. I guess I have a question. What's a good way to protect our energy from maybe because I know other people can affect our energy if they send certain things, but what's a good way to protect our energy?
Ah, very good question. This one actually, I teach a lot of people who start to feel this. It's like the questions are going right next to each other. So when you start to feel this energy, one thing we have to do is bring ourselves our peace. Keep our peace. The peace within us can become a shield. It becomes armor for us. And that's why it's important to calm your mind before you go out to do something. For example, if you start to realize you're going into a negative area, you know you're going to feel negative. You know they're draining you. Take a moment, calm your mind, do a short meditation to help yourself bring back that peace. Another good way to do it is thinking of all the goodness you've done in this lifetime, or even the little things little acts of kindness you do daily. As simple as you're driving to work, let someone pass you on the road. Simply giving a smile to your neighbor, something like that. Just starting to build up that good energy within you, and then allow that to be like a shield. And at first, now understand that as we're starting off, the shield will be kind of like a bubble. Boop, gone. And it's okay. It's a start. And it's just like even like real armor. If you don't have the means, it starts off as just like a light armor. It's not very strong. It's like just wearing clothes. It's not going to really stop arrows or blades or anything like that. But later, as you practice more, your armor gets tougher, gets stronger. You're able to keep your peace to the point where sometimes their negativity gets snuffed out because of your peace. So it all just
like oil and water don't mix, right?
Yes, it's very much like that. And then little by little, it's like, you're able to be in there and be okay, as long as you keep your peace. This is a way to start to help allow that peaceful energy to feel like a shield to keep you safe. Right?
Thank you.
Very welcome. Thank you for your question. Okay, I think I see. Oh, I see another question on YouTube. Also, hello Astrid. Thanks for saying hi. Hakuza says, "Are those offering bowls on the table in the back?" Oh, actually, they're not. Okay, so another good question. Right behind me, I'm here in New Jersey, and we're actually having a ceremony for. Sadly, one of our head monks, he passed away yesterday. Not our head monk here. It was Lompi Nati. He passed away yesterday at about 7 p.m. Eastern time, and it was quite a shock to us all. But this is as the Buddha taught us, life is very precious. It's very very fragile. You never know. From my understanding, I think he had a heart attack while doing some work, and then it was yeah. So it went by very quick. So in Buddhism, we like to do a special chant and a ceremony to send them good energy, because we believe that within the first 7 days, they're still around here hanging out, like their spirit is still around. Sometimes they don't realize they're dead, but it's also the time that they're able to receive all the goodness that we want to share with them. So family members usually do a lot more meditation, do offerings, do charity, this and that, and send that goodness, think of them, to give them that good aura, that good energy, so they can go on to the afterlife much happier. So this is something that all of our temples, all of our centers are going to be doing this for the next 7 days in honor of him, as he's done so much work for the temple, and very, very unfortunate, but it's also understanding this is life.
Sorry, Venerable. Can you tell me his name again, please, so I can make sure?
Yeah, his name is Lompi Nati, Venerable Nati.
Nati.
Yeah, Nati,
Okay.
and he was the abbot in Oregon. So yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oregon. I don't know if I've ever seen him or anything. I don't think
Although he's traveled around, he's been abbots at several different places. So,
Does
so
he do
many
Zoom
people know.
classes, or do you think I've seen him or anything?
I don't think he did Zoom, especially not as much as I do. But
No retreats.
yeah.
I probably don't. I guess I don't know him.
Yeah. But yeah, I'll post up. Yeah. Well, he's all definitely on the altar for this next Wednesday.
So
Okay.
I'll meditate for the next 7 days. Thank you so much.
Okay. So yeah, it's the altar for the different things for offerings. So now the time has gone a little over, but I'm always glad to be here with you all, and before you all go, I'd like to give you all a blessing. May you all be blessed with happiness, good health, wealth, success in your lives. May you be surrounded by good friends who will always guide you into light, in times of darkness and in times of need. And when you close your eyes to meditate, may you attain inner peace easily and quickly in every lifetime. So thank you again, everyone. Have a wonderful day or night wherever you're watching from. And remember, a smile a day keeps the stress away. So everyone, keep smiling and let's brighten up the world together. So for everyone on YouTube and Facebook, see you guys next time. And for those on Zoom, feel free to stay longer if you like. And again, thank you so much for the donations from all of you. Take care.